Welcome to my channel, and here I'm back with new tutorial. And today I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful Christmas sweater. To crochet this sweater I use milk cotton yarn, and all the details about the yarn I will upload to description box below. Please check it out. And about the size of this sweater, I crochet it for myself. So I measure myself and crochet according to my measurements. So for my size, chest is 16.5 inches, shoulder to waist around 20 inches, sleeve length is 9.5 inches, shoulder width is 16 inches. So that is the measurement for myself, and I made the sweater according to those measurements. And usually I'm wearing size extra small to small, so probably this sweater is between those two sizes. So all the yarn gauge and other details you can check out in the description box. And to crochet this sweater I used almost 10 skeins of yarn, and I used 4 skeins with red, and this is the amount that I left of that 4 skeins. So probably I used 3.5 or maybe more than that. So this is the amount that left from the 4 skeins. And for the green and white I used 3 skeins, and this is the amount left from those 3 skeins. 3 skeins with each color. So it's almost, I could say, 9 skeins I used to crochet the sweater, because I have left some yarn here. And when I'm crochet the sweater, in here on the sleeve I made some decreases on bottom here, because I don't like the sleeve to be bigger, or I don't like bigger sleeves, so I made some decreases on here. So if you like bigger sleeves, you can skip that step to decrease the stitches. You don't have to decrease it. If you don't mind having bigger sleeves, just work as usual, which means one single crochet into each stitch without any decreases. So I made it with decreases for myself, because I like to have some tight sleeves, bit tight sleeves, so that's why I made some decreases here. You can skip it if you don't like it. So before we begin, a friendly reminder as always, I hope you guys consider to subscribe to my channel and support me. Press the bell icon to receive notifications for my upcoming videos. And you also can follow me on Facebook. So let's begin with our tutorial. So to crochet this sweater, you're gonna need yarn, and I'm using this milk cotton yarn, and this is 80% cotton and 20% milk fiber. And I'll be using these 3 colors: Christmas green, red and white. And you're also gonna need crochet hook 4.5 millimeter, and a pair of scissors, yarn needle and stitch markers. I'm gonna begin with red color. So let's begin. To begin, we are going to create a slip knot. And we are going to begin with front panel. So here I'm going to make ribbing for front panel. So for the ribbing, worked chain 10 for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we are going to work single crochet. So for that, work chain 1 and insert your hook into the second chain and work 1 single crochet. Into the next stitch, work 1 single crochet, and we are going to work 1 single crochet all the way. So when you reach to the end, you will have total of 10 single crochets. And now we are going to turn our work. So for that, chain 1 and turn your work. So this chain 1 we does not count as any stitch. And now I'm going to insert my hook into the first stitch back loop. So insert your hook into the back loop and work 1 single crochet. And work 1 single crochet into each stitch back loop. So when you reach to the end of the row, we are going to repeat the same thing. Chain 1 and turn the work and insert your hook into the first stitch back loop and work 1 single crochet. Work 1 single crochet all the way, and we are going to repeat this for total of 62 times. So we will have total of 62 rows of single crochets into back loop. And I will be back when I'm done with total of 62 rows. Okay, so here I'm done with my front panel ribbing, and I did total of 62 rows. And now I'm going to begin with the rest of my front panel. So I'll be working on the top of this ribbing. So let's begin. So I will count this row as my first row. So to begin, work chain 1 and insert your hook into the row that you ended up here. So this is the last row, and I'm going to insert my hook into that same row and work 1 single crochet. And into the next row, I'm going to work 2 single crochet. So insert your hook into the next row and work 2 single crochet into the same space. And into the next row, I'm going to work 1 single crochet. And from here, I'm going to work 1 single crochet into each row until I reach to the end here. So when I reach to the end, I will work 2 single crochet into the row that before last row. So if you count from here, that is the second row from ending. So from here, I'm going to work 1 single crochet into each row. So when we done this, we will have total of 64 single crochets. So there is no specific place for you to place your stitches. Just place one single crochet into each row. So here I have reached to the end of this row, and before the last space I'm going to work 2 single crochet into this stitch here, as we did when we begin the second space. We did 2 single crochet, so we are going to do the same thing on here. So I did 1 and 2. Into the last stitch, work 1 single crochet, and we are going to finish this row with this last single crochet. At the same time, I'm going to bring my next color yarn into my work. So I'm going to join with white yarn. So grab the white yarn, and before I finish this last stitch, so insert the hook into that last stitch and yarn over and pull through. So you have 2 loops on your hook, and grab the white yarn here and yarn over with white yarn and pull through. So here we have joined our next color, and you can trim off the red color from here. And from here I'm going to work 1 single crochet into each stitch across, chain 1 and turn your work, and we are going to work 1 single crochet into the first stitch and 1 single crochet into each stitch across. So you will have total of 64 single crochets when you end this row. So here I'm done my first row with white color yarn, and I have total of 64 single crochets across. And now I'm going to begin the second row with white. So chain 1 and turn my work, and work 1 single crochet into the very first stitch, and we are going to work 1 single crochet into each stitch across. So I'm going to repeat this for total of 7 times. So I'll complete first row, and this is going to be the second row, and I'll be continue working until I get total of 7 rows with white color yarn. So here I did total of 7 rows with white, and here at the end of the last row I'm going to join the next color, which is my Christmas green. So grab it and join it into your last single crochet stitch, and we're going to trim off the white yarn from here, and we're going to begin the next row with Christmas green. So to begin, chain 1 and turn your work, and work 1 single crochet into the first stitch, and we are going to work 1 single crochet into each stitch across. And we will be doing this for total of 7 rows as we did previously. So one strip we have 7 rows with same color. Then we move into the next strip and that also gonna have 7 rows with same color. So that's how we are going to continue our work from here, and I'll be working total of 10 strips with different colors, and when I have total of 10 strips I'll be back and show you. So my last strip will be white color. So this is how one strip look like, and when you're done with your green it will be look same as this. Then you will join the red color after the green, and we are going to do the same which is 7 rows with red and so on. So we are going to repeat white, green and red until we get total of 10 strips like this. So here I am, and I did total of 10 strips, and let me show you. So here is my ribbing, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So the last strip is white, and now I'm going to working on the shoulder shaping. So for that we're going to begin with Christmas green. So let's join the yarn into the last stitch here. And now we can begin with the shoulder shaping. So to begin shoulder shaping, we are going to work chain 1 and turn our work. Then work 1 single crochet into the first stitch, and I'm going to work 1 single crochet into next 21 stitches. So it will be total of 22 single crochets. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. So here I did 22 single crochets, and now I'm going to turn my work from here. So I'll be working chain 1 and turn my work. And to begin the next row, here we are going to work 1 decrease into the first 2 stitches. So insert the hook into the first stitch, yarn over, pull through, insert the hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through 3. So this is how we are working our first decrease, and from here I'm going to work 1 single crochet into each stitch across. So in this row we will have total of 21 single crochets. So the second row of shoulder shaping is done, and now I'm going to begin with third row. So chain 1 and turn my work, and for the third row is repeat of row 1, which is we are going to work 1 single crochet into each stitch across. And for the row 4 we are going to repeat row 2. So when we begin with row 4, we will work the first 2 stitches decrease, And row 4 is repeat of row 2. So when we begin row 4, we will work the first decrease, and then we are going to work 1 single crochet into each stitch across. So we are going to repeat row 1 and 2 for total of 8 times for our shoulder shaping. So here I'm done with row 3, and now to begin row 4, chain 1 and turn your work. Then we are going to repeat row 2 for row 4. So work the first decrease like this and continue work 1 single crochet into each stitch across. So repeat this row 1 and 2 for total of 8 times, and when I'm done with this side, I will be back and show you how to work on the other side shoulder shaping. Okay, so here I'm done with working on the first shoulder, and now we are going to begin working on the other shoulder. So from here we are going to skip 20 stitches, and then we are going to attach the yarn into next stitch here. So here I have placed the stitch marker and skip 20 stitches here. Now let's join the yarn into here. So insert your hook into this stitch. So this is the 21st stitch. Here we have skipped 20 stitches. And grab your yarn, pull it through, and grab your yarn again and make a chain here and make it tight. Then chain 1 and work 1 single crochet into the same stitch, and I'm going to work 1 single crochet into each stitch across. So we will have total of 22 single crochets. So on the second shoulder, I did the first row and I have chain 1 here and turn back my work, and I did continue work until I reached to the last 2 stitches here, which is near to the neck opening. And in this side we are going to work the decrease on here at the last 2 stitches. So insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through 3, and chain 1 and turn your work. So here is little different that we did on previous round. We turn back and did the decrease, but in here before we turn back we make the decrease into the last 2 stitches and chain 1 and turn your work. In row 3 we will just work 1 single crochet into each stitch across, and after that when we begin row 4, and in row 4 when we reach to here again we will decrease the last stitch, last 2 stitches, make it into 1, which is single crochet decrease. So that's how we are going to work on this shoulder. So repeat this until you get total of 8 rows. So here I'm done with working on the shoulders on both sides. So this is my front panel, and now I'm done with working on front panel, and after that I have worked on my back panel as well. So the back panel is exactly similar to front panel. So I have made one more piece exactly similar to front panel. So here is each, and now we are going to join them together on shoulders and also on the sides. So you can use the stitch markers and join them together first, then you can weave them with the tapestry needle. Before that, make sure you place the both panel right side facing together, then attach them with stitch markers and weave them on wrong side. So when you weave it on the side, make sure you should keep the space for sleeves. So here I'm going to keep this space for my armhole. Later we are going to crochet the sleeves on here. So I'll be skipping this 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 strips, and I'm going to place the stitch marker in here. So start from here, I'm going to weave it straight down, and here weave on the ribbing as well, and we are going to repeat the same thing on the other side. So leave some space for armhole, and then we are going to weave it from here to down and weave on the ribbing as well. So weave on the shoulders, on both shoulders, and weave on both sides. Then I will be back and show you how to work on the sleeve. So here I have joined the both pieces together and join them on shoulders as well. So now we are going to crochet the sleeves. So now let's see how to crochet the sleeve. So to begin with the sleeve, I'm going to use color white to begin the sleeve. So we are going to attach the yarn into here, which is going to be the underarm. So let's attach the white yarn. So insert your hook into somewhere else here and grab the yarn and attach it into here. Then I'm going to chain 1 and work 1 single crochet into the same space, and I'm going to work 1 single crochet into each possible space around the armhole. So just work 1 single crochet around. So there is no specific place for you to place your single crochets. Just find the place and you can place 1 single crochet. So I will be doing like here we have 7 rows with green, so I will place 7 single crochet into this green part here, and in here onto the red I will be placing 7 single crochet. So like that I will place 1 single crochet all around into each piece, 7 single crochets. So here I'm done working 1 single crochet around the armhole opening. So I have total of 65 single crochets around my armhole, and now I'm going to slip stitch into the first single crochet stitch here, then chain 1 and work 1 single crochet into the same stitch, and I'm going to work 1 single crochet into each stitch until I reach to the top here, which is the shoulder line. So when I reach to here, I will showing you. So 1 single crochet into each stitch until shoulder line. So here I reached to the shoulder line, straight with shoulder line, and I did 32 single crochet from beginning. And now in here I'm going to do a decrease. So insert the hook into the next stitch and yarn over, pull through, insert the hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 3. So here we made a decrease, and from here we are going to work 1 single crochet into each stitch until we reach back to the below here underarm. So in here also we are going to work 1 decrease into the last 2 stitches. So I'm at the end of the round 2 here, so I have left 2 stitches at the end, so I'm going to work them together, make a decrease. So here we done row 2 and slip stitch into the first single crochet stitch, and now we are going to begin row 3. So the row 3 is repeat of row 2. So we will be decrease 1 stitch on below here and decrease 1 stitch on top here for round 3. So round 3 is done, and now I'm going to begin with round 4. To begin round 4, chain 1 and work 1 single crochet into the same stitch and work 1 single crochet into each stitch around. And in this round we are going to work only 1 decrease, which is into the last 2 stitches here. Last 2 stitches we are going to work 1 decrease, and the rest all we are going to work 1 single crochet into each stitch around. Into the last 2 stitch work 1 decrease. So that's how we are going to work on round 4. So work around, and I will be show you at the end how to work the last 2 stitches decrease. So here I'm at the end of row 4. So in this last 2 stitches I'm going to work 1 decrease. So insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, insert the hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 3. So this is 1 decrease into the last 2 stitches. And now I'm going to slip stitch into the first single crochet, and we are going to begin with round 5. So round 5, 6, 7 is repeat of round 4, which is we will work 1 single crochet all around, and into the last 2 stitches we are going to work a decrease. So that's what we are going to do for round 5, 6 and 7. So I'll be back when I'm done. So here I'm done with working my first 7 rounds with white color yarn, and now we are going to attach the green yarn into here, and we are going to begin working with green yarn. So we will be working 7 rounds with green as well. Then after that we are going to join the red yarn and also working 7 rounds with red, like that. So from here I'm going to show you how to join the green yarn. So I'll be insert my hook into here and grab the green and bring it through. And join it into here with a chain and make it tight. Then chain one and work one single crochet into the same stitch. Then I'm going to work one single crochet into each stitch around. So from here, this 7 rounds with green is repeat of row 4, which is we are going to work one single crochet into each stitch around, and at the end here we will work 1 decrease into the last 2 stitches. So that is a repeat of row 4. So let's work with green yarn, and we are going to work 7 rounds with green, and all these 7 rounds is repeat of round 4. So I did measure my arms and work it this way. So I need to make this sleeve a bit smaller than right now. So that's why I'm working the decreases. So you can measure yourself and see if you need any decrease, or if you can work it right away without decrease. You can check it on yourself. You can fit on your sweater and try it. Then you will understand if you require a decrease, or you should just continue work right away without any decreases. So here I'm done working with green yarn, and I have trimmed off my yarn and weave the ends. Now I'm going to begin with red. So join the red yarn into here, and from here I'm going to work one single crochet into each stitch around. So from here we are not going to work any decrease, so just work one single crochet into each stitch around. So here I did 2 strips into my sleeve, and I'll be working total of 5 strips as this one here. So this is my another sleeve. I'll recomplete it. So I'll be working 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 strips like this with white, green and red, and again here white, green, and the red I did here into the edge of my sleeve ribbing. So for the ribbing I'll be doing it with red yarn. So now we are done with these first 2 strips, and from here we are going to work these 3 strips without any decreases, straight work one single crochet into each stitch around. So you will get it like this, straight on both sides. So after that I will be showing you how to work on the ribbing on edge of the sleeve. So here I'm done working on my sleeve, and now I'm going to show you how to attach the ribbing into the edge of the sleeve as I did on this one. Oops. Here. So let's see how to do this ribbing on this sleeve as well. So grab your yarn and attach it into any stitch you like, and then we are going to work chain 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Then I'm going to insert the hook into the back loop of my second chain and work one single crochet and and work 1 single crochet all the way. And here I work 1 single crochet into the last chain here. So now I'm going to insert the hook into the next stitch here. So this is the stitch that I joined my yarn, and now I'm going to insert into the next stitch and work slip stitch, just a slip stitch, and insert the hook into the next stitch and slip stitch into that stitch as well. And now I'm going to turn my work a bit like this, and from here I'm going to work 1 single crochet into these stitches here. So I'm not going to insert into both loops. I will insert into single loop on this, on top of this. So just turn your work and insert your hook into the first stitch on this ribbing part. So here I just insert into 1 loop, then single crochet, and 1 single crochet into each stitch. So you will have total of 10 single crochet. So when you reach to the end like this, chain 1 and turn your work, then again work 1 single crochet into back loop, so when you reach to the end on this side, we are going to work a slip stitch into the next stitch and slip stitch into the next stitch. Then again we are going to turn our work, and we are going to repeat the same thing, back and forth like that until we get our ribbing all around our sleeve. So that's how we are working on ribbing. So I hope you understand. So here I'm back after complete the ribbing on the sleeve, and now here we are going to weave them together. So I'm gonna trim the yarn, so leave some long tail for weave them. So for working around the neck, I'm going to insert the yarn into any stitch on the back of my sweater. So I will be insert into here. So for the neck ribbing, I'll be using color red. So insert the yarn and attach it into any stitch on the back part of your sweater, and here we are going to chain 1 and 1 single crochet into the same stitch, then I'm going to work 1 single crochet into each stitch until I reach to the corner here. So when I reach to the corner here, I have left one stitch with white in here, and I'm going to insert the hook into that stitch, yarn over, pull through, and insert the hook into the first stitch with green here at the corner, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through 3. So here we did a decrease, and from here I'm going to work 1 single crochet into each row until I reach to the next corner. So when I reach to the next corner, I will do the same thing as I did on here, which is we are going to work 1 decrease into each corner around the neck opening. So here when I reach to the corner, I'm going to insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, insert the hook into the white stitch here, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through 3. So that's how we did our decrease, and we are going to work 1 single crochet all the way until we reach to the next corner here. At the corner, decrease 1, and in other side here at the corner also decrease 1, and work back until you reach to here. So here I'm done working around the neck, and I did a slip stitch at the end and trim off the yarn and weave the ends. And here I did one piece of ribbing. So this piece is exactly similar to the ribbing that I made into my front panel and back panel. So the size and the way that I made it exactly same way. So I did total of 64 rows, and now I'm going to join it into the neck like this, and I'm going to weave it into the neck. So I'm going to place it like that and clip it with stitch markers. And then I'll be weaving it with tapestry needle. So attach it all around the neck and weave it. Then I will be back and show you. So here I have attached the ribbing into neck opening, and this is how it's look finally. And I'm satisfied with the result. So here is the final look of our sweater. And I really like how it turns out, and I hope you guys like this as well. So don't forget to give a thumbs up to this tutorial if you like this tutorial. And please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to receive notifications for my upcoming videos. And you also can follow me on Facebook. So thank you for watching me.